No, this is not a gaming channel. Today, I'm here to talk about my childhood while playing my favorite childhood game. So, let's just pop this fucker in here and play some Super Mario Galaxy. Nothing? Oh, I beg to differ. Get out of here, GameCube. We're here to play
Super Mario Galaxy!
I'm recording this video because in a little over an hour I turn 18. In a little over an hour, my childhood the sun will set on my childhood. And as unfortunate as it is, it's as unfortunate as it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is exactly what it is. And you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world. Being an adult comes with its perks. I think having good lighting. So what am I going to talk about? Huh? What am I going to talk about? I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about my childhood, obviously, since it's coming to an end. Then I figured, what more poetic way to cap off my childhood than to play my favorite childhood game. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hang on, let me just try and get this whole thing. Oh no. Hang on. I want to do something. Anything not saved will be lost. Yeah, sure. Alright, come here, boy. I have this little guy here for support. Okay. Oops, I gotta move you a little. Oh, no. Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. I should probably put him on my lap. Let me just get this all done. Okay. So much nostalgia. I guess I'll talk about this game first. Super Mario Galaxy is the first game that I ever fully beat. It's not the first game I ever played. Hang on, doggy. That distinction would have to go to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. For ironically the same system, and it is ironically the vastly inferior game. Ironicness aside, that's just the case. But Super Mario Galaxy was always special. Even as a kid, I loved this game so much. Yoshi was actually the main thing I did as a little kid. He was like the icon I used. But something so special about this game that I just figured, like, this was the game that I was like, I have to beat this game. No matter how long it takes, this has to be the game. Oh, that music. Oh my god, it fills me with sorrow. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large in one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held every once in 100 years to celebrate the comet. Oh, even more nostalgia with this song. Okay, I'll be right back. I should grab something. Stay, dog. Dog, stay. Sorry, I forgot it. Should probably have this attached to my microphone. Alright, is that better? I think that's better. Alright. Super Mario Galaxy. I should probably turn that down if this is mostly me talking, so, and if that's also the case, I need to turn this to that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And now after all this rambling, it's finally time to start playing the damn game. Okay. So, where do I begin? Well, come on, controller. It's gonna be like this the whole time. Sorry, just trying to get... This is the first time I've played Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii in over 10 years. Like, you might remember, but you're like, oh, but you played Super Mario 3D All-Stars when it came out. True. But the difference is Mario 3D All-Stars was on the Switch. Well, it technically counts because it's Super Mario Galaxy. This is the first time I am authentically playing it on the Wii since when I was 4 to 5 years old. God, I haven't played this game since I was like 4 to 5. That's insane. I'll have a review for this game, so I don't want to talk about it for too long. Right now, I'm worried more about talking about my actual childhood. So, my earliest memories go back to when I was like 3 or 4 years old. No, it actually goes back to like my 4th birthday. God, the scenery in this game. This cutscene is incredible. And it established that this ain't your average Mario game. Oh no, this is something far more special. Some probably tell me to skip. I don't care. I like this. I love this cutscene way too much. When I was a kid, this cutscene blew my mind. Like, I had no idea a video game could be this intense. This game actually came out the same year I was born. It came out in fall, I believe. Yeah, fall. So it actually came out about 6 months after I was born. Ironic how my favorite... This isn't just my favorite video game. Like, this is a... Ho! Ho ho! This game... Ironic how my favorite video game came out the year I was born. Oh, the music. The music, man. bum bum ba da 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 da. Life, come on, controller, has taken me through a lot of stuff. There was all the stuff regarding there's a lot. Like, I think the primary example of something that happened would be there's really no defining moment. It's just a lot. Something I always wanted was a dog. You see right here. He's a doggy. But he's not my dog. He's actually my sister's dog. Oh boy. And the princess castle's about to get taken. As a kid, I lost my mind when I saw this. Not just the lasers. But then, a video game capable of this? Oh, I was just used to simple games. And a video game could be this cinematic, this incredible. This is art. This is art. I don't care what y'all say about Mario Galaxy 2. This game is so superior. Like, this cutscene alone, better. No cutscene in Galaxy 2 compares. I know it's about the gameplay, not the cutscenes. God. So, and the sound effects. Probably the worst video game to play while I'm trying to recap my childhood. But it's just that good. You know? Like, I don't know what else to say. Do something! This part pissed me the fuck off as a kid. Because I was like, what? What do you mean enjoy your flight? And then she launched that, and uh-oh. I was like, what? You can't do that! And they space warped. Okay, now it's actually time to start talking about childhood. I always wanted a dog. For years. And then in 2015, I got a dog. Looked kind of like this guy, just bigger. And instead of brown, he was like black and white. And he had a thick stripe. Like, I could... I'm pretty sure I'll post this video after I've turned 18, but I'm recording it before I'm 18. I remember he was a good dog. He was kind, playful, always good. He was so nice, always wanted to have fun. He was very aggressive, but you know what? I still loved him. He was my boy. Vivid memories are when he would just be so up. Like, probably when I came home from Outdoor Lab. If you don't know what Outdoor Lab is, it's a thing in Colorado, specifically in Denver, or like kind of the Colorado area, where if you go, when we're in 6th grade, we leave to a place called. There's several outdoor labs. So I went specifically to Mount Evans, which is a little place on the mountains. My dog, I had a pillow of him, of his exact shape. I'll probably give you some pictures of what they are. And I still have that pillow to this day. So, I mean, that was only 7 years ago. When I got home, the boy was just the most ecstatic I'd ever seen. He was just so happy to see Yeah, it's not this crater. He just kept licking me, and it was so funny. Like, I think I might even have that video. I could easily show that video right now. Hopefully I have that video, because I might have recorded it with my phone, which I definitely would not have the video. Because I lost that phone. Yeah, I had a phone for about 2 years, but then it got destroyed, and all of the data was wiped from it, so I had to get a new phone, new account, literally new everything. It was exhausting. Help, Mama. He never played fetch, he never did any of that kind of stuff, but he playful, always had fun, barked a lot, adorable. He was just obedient. He was a really good dog. Then in 2022, we learned that he had kidney, like, he was having seizures. We thought it was anxiety because we got a cat who was, to say the least, like, in 2020 we got a cat. She was very nice for the first year or two, but then she just went lunatic, man. Like, I'm not saying, oh, cats are like that all the time. I mean, like, more than any cat you'll ever meet, she went lunatic. Like, I've seen plenty of cat owners that were shocked by just how crazy she was. Like, damn, my cat's never that bad. I don't really want to talk about her because that's just so... She was a great cat at times. I've literally posted 2 videos on my previous channel of her cuddling. She was a really nice cat for a minute. And then, like I said, she went haywire. And we thought... Because she would go after our dogs. And I mean, she would go after them. And Stripe, my dog, who I actually named after Stripe from Gremlins... This guy right here, he's named after Gizmo from Gremlins because they kind of looked like him. Gizmo looked like Gizmo and Stripe looked like Stripe, so that's why we called him that. I'm not gonna, okay, but side note, I actually used to think that Princess Rosalina right here, I used to think she was Mario's mom. Ridiculous, but it's true. Then I learned she has absolutely nothing to do with Mario. Can you imagine how amazing, incredible of a twist that would be? That it turns out she's Mario's, like, biological mother. They can't do that because now the movie ruined that possible canon. But if that was the case, holy Jesus, this series would low. Anyway, but yeah, no. My name is Rosalina. I want to protect the cosmos. If you want to read this, go ahead. I'll leave it open for a little bit. By the way, Princess Rosalina is like my favorite video game character of all time. I love the way she looks. I mean, she is gorgeous. I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's my waifu. She's mine. If she was real. No, I'm not gonna be like that, but I do genuinely think she is gorgeous, like the way they designed her. And her character in this game, she's so mysterious. It's actually just very... She actually feels like a god in this game. In the rest of the game, she's just another character. Oh, willy-nilly, Rosalina, hey, what's up? Nice seeing you again. In this game, it's like, you're a god. Or a goddess. Like, never mind Demeter, Ceres, never mind the Virgin Mary, this girl over here. And now we get our powers. Anyway, but yeah, my favorite video game character, Mario's second. Then, after Stripe, so back to Stripe, we thought he was having seizures because of the cat, who we named after a certain character from Game of Thrones, and her name ends with Stark. That's her last name. Stripe, we learned, wasn't just having a seizure for no reason. He had kidney problems. And an animal who has kidney problems, it's something really bad. May the stars shine down on you. We went through the rest of 2022. He had a couple seizures. It was pretty bad. Then in 2023, they weren't as bad, but the cat just wouldn't stop. Like, my birthday, what would it have been? My 16th birthday? Horrendous. Because she was a fucking monster. Yeah. I know. Wanna see something cool? Ah, da. We want to see something even cooler? No. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, she like attacked the dog several times. Scratched my mom. It was bad. Like, I literally had to dress up in a suit. I might pull up the picture here. So I could grab her without her scratching me. Okay. Those black holes freaked me the fuck out. Like, this game gave me an actual fear of black holes, which I still kind of have to this day. So thank Mario Galaxy, you gave me one of my biggest fears. If you're wondering what that little cool spin does, it homes in on enemies. Mario... No. Stripe. Unfortunately... Okay. Sorry. Fucking thing on my butt. Gotta move it. Okay. That remote's gonna get annoying. She basically lost her mind. And then, the summer of that year, she literally attacked my sister. Like, full on, went after my sister, left a really bad scratch mark on her leg. And at that moment, like, I didn't don the suit that time, I went after her. Like, even without the suit, all I had was gloves, she could easily tear up my arm. I was like, nope. I went after her. My cat. Or our cat. We got her and threw her in the garage. After some time, we're like, okay, we should just cut her claws off. But then we thought, nah, no, that's not what we should do. So we ended up just deciding to try and keep her. Think hopefully it would work out. It didn't work out. Our dog was just miserable, so our Stripe was just miserable, so we got rid of her. And then in well, right after we got rid of our cat, he got really sick. Like, so sick he couldn't eat, he couldn't drink, he literally looked like he was dying. Like, literally, no exaggeration, he looked like he was dying. Then, he got better. I was like, okay, cool, he's better, thank God. And then, April 1st, 2023. Aside from April 1st being the absolute worst day of the year, in terms of holidays, I hate April Fools. Okay, that is my least favorite holiday. I know, it's the fun. Like, I would literally take Black Friday. I'll take Valentine's Day. I'll even take... Actually, anyone will take Halloween. But I'll even take fucking... Actually, I think I just listed the 2 worst holidays aside from that. Okay. He, on April 1st of that year, was the worst April Fool's prank I'll ever experience. Stripe got sick again. Only this time, it wasn't another, oh, he gets sick, oh, he'll be better. That's what I thought. Like, he had gotten sick like that before. Like I said, he already gotten sick and almost, like, looked like he was gonna die. He got sick. But this time it was getting worse. Like, he was just getting so bad. Like, we had it again with the thing where he couldn't eat or drink. Like, both times we have to literally, like, put, like, a little, stick him with a little needle and, like, put, like, liquid down that would, like, both quench his thirst and quench his hunger. And then, it was bad. And it was getting to the point where he could hardly move. Like, the other time he could hardly move, but this time he really could hardly move. Like, he could barely, like, walk. And then, April 6th. April 6th of 2023. 24 is single-handedly, whatever, the worst day of my life. Stripe got so sick he couldn't walk. That's how sick he was. Not only couldn't walk, he could barely move, barely sit up. Oh god, you gotta appreciate when you get these while they're still golden, because fuck you, Goomba. Oh, fuck you, Goomba. Whatever. Like, when you get these Grand Stars, they're only golden the first... That's something that annoys me with all these games. Like, when you get them the next time, it's see-through. But that's kind of the point. It's like, if you want to get the Grand Star while it's golden again, you have to replay the whole game. And you know what? Fair enough. Anyway. My boy, Stripey. Love the animation when Mario's just floating around it, like, yeah, I just got the cool star. My boy, Stripe, he could hardly move. We literally got home and, like, he was trying to get up. He was trying, but we couldn't. He just wouldn't get up. This right here is the last picture I ever took with him. And if you're wondering why, a couple hours after this picture was taken, my dad was holding Stripe. Stripe urinated and died in his arms. Stripe, and when I looked over, I saw Stripe unconscious because Dad put him down. And poor Gizzy here was, like, literally saw his brother lying right in front of him. When I went up and when I picked up Stripe, I just tried to keep waking him up. I'm like, come on, dude, wake up. But after a while, I literally went through grief. I was in denial. Like, I was like, no, come on, there's gotta be something better. He's not dead. There's something, come on. And then I was in my room, just thinking and thinking and thinking, and then it all hit me. My dog was dead. My boy Stripe, right in front of my eyes, he died. The boy was only 8.5, for the record. This isn't, like, I thought that, like, I always wanted, like, I was like, come on, he'll live to about 18. He's a small dog. And then he got kidney disease, like, okay, that'll probably knock a few years off his life, but as long as... I didn't think it would reduce his life to less than half of what it could have been. Now, Princess Rosalina here, she explains her history, and it kind of makes sense. Like, oh, the comet that comes that the Mushroom Kingdom celebrates is Rosalina also celebrating because she used to live on the planet. Which, by the way, I always wonder how old she is. It's like, she could range from, like, 500 years old. She could be thousands of years old, for all we know. Not just that. She could be, like, she could have met Cleopatra, Homer, you name it. That's how old Rosalina is. Could be, at least. They don't have a real age. That Google will just tell you at least 1 million years to... Sorry, no. At least 100 years to however long. I have a request. Baby, you're asking me to save the universe. I'll save the universe for you. Stripe. Yeah. So, bargaining, I didn't really go through okay, I kind of did. I was kind of like, I gotta, come on. You gotta give me something. You can't just take him away and not do that. Like, that was the bargaining. I was like, you can't take him away. You just can't. You can't just take him away from me that early like that. It's not fair. And then, once the anger set in and the depression, I almost blew a gasket. I literally screamed so badly. You could hear me from out the entire house, I'm sure. It was sad, but it's what happened. My poor boy was dead. Well, got over the worst part of my life. Let's make things a little more cheery and hopeful. So, worst part of my childhood over with. Let's talk about school. Okay, so preschool and kindergarten, I did fine. Nothing special. I did fine enough. I don't know what my grades were. I was like, you know what, I'm doing fine. Just, did what I had to. Shut up. Dang, this remote's gonna get annoying. This remote has a... Oh, that's why its speaker is massive. No wonder it's so loud. Anyway. Whatever. I just get annoyed at... Anyway. So preschool and kindergarten did fine. The math was fine. Everything was fine. And I had a really good kindergarten teacher. Her name was Miss Amy. She was really nice. I think I've even seen her a few times recently. Because, well, she still works at that preschool, even 12 years? God damn. 12 years later. Nothing like the feeling of landing in the first galaxy and that music playing. Miss, la-di-da-di-da. Miss Amy. But yeah, she was a really nice teacher, and I overall did fine. As a kid, I wasn't necessarily the best, but like, I was in kindergarten, so I was like, whatever. Like, when you think of kindergartners, you do not think of them being the most logical, benevolent beings on the planet. I definitely wasn't that. Anyway, hey. Yeah, I wasn't the most benevolent kid. It was actually a Lutheran school. I say was, it still is. Yeah, it was actually a Lutheran school. And, I mean, yeah. Lutheran school, so I was taught a lot about religion. But specifically Christianity. Ah. It was okay. I did fine. Then elementary school started and it all went downhill. I did not pay attention in class. Keep in mind, me not paying attention in class and having bad grades, that wasn't just a first grade or early elementary. That lasted all of elementary school and all of middle school. Middle school sucked ass, by the way. Don't want to get there too much. First grade, Miss Whitaker was a decent teacher, but didn't do great and wasn't very memorable. It was just kind of like, whatever. It was okay. Didn't hate it. It wasn't... I mean, it did get me more introduced to the more modern school system, and it was okay, but, I mean, just... Kindergarten was pretty good, so first grade being a downgrade kind of sucked. I'm surprised I remember all this so well. Second grade? Basically, kind of very similar to first grade because had the same teacher, Miss Whitaker. Once again, still a nice teacher and all. And actually, two of the same students in the same class, so it was basically first grade again, but better. Because I think Miss Whitaker did a better job, and well, not better job. I don't know, something about it was just easier than first grade. There we go. I know I had to talk to the guy, but I wanted to show you that I could do that without talking to him. Get it? Don't start dialogue, please. Watch this. Oh, shit. Oh, God. This is not something I would have been saying when I played this game back in the day. Oh no. Okay. You don't have to make a sound! Okay, I need to get coins. Probably shouldn't worry about breaking those things. Ah! Okay. Should be... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Second grade was fine. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, it was better than first. They were both fine, but second was a little better. But they were very similar, because same teacher and two of the same students. Then, we move on to third grade. Best grade of elementary school. Miss Gallivan was the best teacher I have had in elementary school. One of the best teachers I've had in general, in fact. She was really nice. She even became my sister's teacher the year after. My sister isn't like a year below me, by the way. Like the year I was third grade, my sister was kindergarten. Miss Gallivan went from third to first grade, so she taught my sister. Yeah. I don't know why the start thing's glitching, so don't ask me why. It's doing that. Okay. Anyway. It was good because Miss Galvin was a great teacher. The students were better. I think I did better at the actual academics. I could be really wrong. Like, do not mistake anything I'm saying. I don't know. Because I remember not doing that bad, honestly. The kids weren't annoying. And, yeah, it was actually a decent little grade. All the fun. Any great memories you have from elementary school, that was third grade for me. Fourth grade, okay. Fourth grade was terrible, straight up. After the really fun and adventurous third grade, we get to the terrible fourth grade. Now, one reason why third grade was really great, I neglected to mention this. Me and my best friend, who we'll get to later. Still kind of best friend. Oh, it's supposed to give you a coin. God damn it. Okay, does that help? Oh, that helps a lot. I'm, like, covering the speaker with my... Okay, I mean, it's a little awkward because now, the controllers... But, like, that noise is annoying. I don't know why they amplified the speaker so much. It's like... Boop. Yeah, if you're wondering what this little bulb here does... Okay. Come on! Anyway. Oh, shoot. Okay. No! That is exactly what I was afraid would happen. It was my fault. Miss Gallivan. Oh, now I see why it sucks. I'm not close to the A button. Do I have any tape? I don't have any tape. Just do that. Oh, that is janky. Nah. I'm just not gonna collect any power stars. I'm just gonna try my best. You know what? Fine. Okay. Miss Gallivan. Sorry. No. During third grade, me and my best friend would always hang out and pretend to be hyenas. Ridiculous, but it was the best shit in the world. Oh wait, I forgot there's a secret. Oh! Shh! No, don't push me off! Don't you dare push me off. You're gonna push me off, and then you're gonna piss me off. Yeah. I don't know why it took me forever to discover that was there. Like, I don't think I ever discovered this little secret as a kid. Or when I was younger. Way younger. Me and my best friend would always hang out and play as hyenas with some other kid. It was glorious. Those were like the fucking golden years of life. Just hanging out, playing hyena, having nothing to worry about in the world. Anyway, and it was wonderful. Like, yeah, it was just me, her, and him. We'd always just play silly games. But you know what? I appreciate that I did that, because it really makes it feel like my childhood was genuinely more than sometimes I question if I have made my childhood worth it, and I think that alone made it worth it. Fourth grade, let's go back to fourth grade. Fourth grade sucked ass. For one thing, I actually tried playing sports. One thing the teachers always knew about me was that I was just, like, never hang out with people during, like, recess. Okay, yes, I did, like, play games with my best friend outside at recess, playing Hyena, but aside from her, there's just really nobody. But then, fourth grade, and this time I actually did stuff. What I would do, I'd actually go outside and play sports with the kids. Yeah, I played kickball, a little bit of basketball. This is one of the two only school awards I ever won. Was 5th grade. I won like an achievement of like something, like making an accomplishment, and the accomplishment was literally hanging out with people. But it was great playing sports. Okay, I will admit I did rage a little. Well, I don't rage in front of people, but at times I did lose my cool. But it no. Come on. There we go. This boss, I could never figure out how to beat it. Like, when he turned red, I always thought he was way too fast. I was like, I can't outrun him. How am I supposed to beat this guy? And then, later on, I figured, like, wait, what if I just run around him really fast? Then he can't follow me, right? Oh! It worked. Like, when he was purple, not angry, he was easy to beat. But when he turned red, it became... For days. Not even days, like a whole day I tried to beat it. No, 2 whole days I tried to beat this guy. Over and over and over. I'd lose all my lives and have to go back and restart the whole level, and I'd still lose. And I'd be like, ugh. But then I learned how to beat him, and it all became heebie-jeebie. But aside from recess during 4th grade, it sucked. The math was putrid. Miss Folsom was awful. She literally told my mom, like, you know, man, you need to get your son out of the school. He's just not. I'm like, yeah, she sucked. I was perfectly fine. She was just a woman who couldn't understand that I had autism. Which, oh yeah, I have autism. Some people who hear that are probably like, no shit. And some are like, oh, okay. But yeah, I have autism, but some people just don't understand, and she didn't understand. She was like, you should probably move him to a different school. Didn't happen. For obvious reasons. Come on! Okay. Okay, so, when I... Fourth grade was actually the year that... See, Stripe wasn't the only dog that I lost. Over the course of time, I'd had... How many pets? 0. Stripe gives me... No. 7. 7 pets. The first 2 pets were a black cat and an American Eskimo. The black cat ran away when I was like 2 or 3, so I at least didn't have much experience with that guy. Damn it, Gizmo, you left marks on me. You know, push marks. Like, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's like it's like marks when you like really put your pressure on something. Not saying spiky, but something like not smooth, and then it leaves like the pattern in your skin. Yeah, but that always happened to me as a kid, and it was always weird. Especially after grass. Like if I sat on grass and looked at my arm, I'd be like, or leg, I'd be like, what on earth happened to my leg? It looked like I got scratched. Because of the pattern left from sitting on it. But yeah, black cat ran away when I was like 3. This American Eskimo, my mom actually had him for several years before I was born. Several. For when I was 10, which would have been 4th grade, he died. So he was the first like tragic loss of an animal. And yeah, I was very sad. That was the previous worst day of my life until 2024, April 6th. December 30th, 2017. That's December 26th. Yes, the day after Christmas. We were like, let's just have one more Christmas, and then he'll be gone. So, it was what it was. But he was old. That's the difference. Like, he was old. He was, I believe, 16, maybe close to 17. And for an American Eskimo, that's not bad at all. Like, keep in mind, the only dogs that live to 20 are like dogs that are, not to say the least, not very big. I forgot I'm not going up here for this level. And then we had a husky. Who only lived to about 14 or 13. Probably 14. She wasn't always ours. She used to belong to our cousins. But our cousins used to have a really big backyard. I think they moved, I believe is what that happened. Yeah, I think they moved. I think this is what happened. I think they moved, and then, because of that, like, my uncle's like, we gotta get rid of our dog. My dad's like, hey, if you ever have to get rid of your dog, you can just give her to me. And so, when they did decide to get rid of her, I gave her to my dad. So, cool. We have a husky. Though, she always spent her days in the backyard. Like, she was always in the backyard. Even during stormy nights, when when there was thunder outside, and we couldn't risk leaving her outside, she would still, like, stay outside. She even slept outside. She only ever came inside if it was really windy. She died in 2018. So, to say the least, she also died relatively, not young, actually. But yeah, she died, and wasn't as sad, because, like I said, first of all, I lived with her less. When we lost our American Eskimo, I had him my whole life. To be fair, only 10 years, but, like, I had him my whole life, so the idea of losing... So when we lost him, it was something really bad. Our husky, Zero, named after the dog from Nightmare Before Christmas, like, I just didn't have her my whole life, and she was always, like, outside. So I didn't really have that much experience with her, so that's why, like, her death wasn't as sad as Pukik, the American Eskimo. Oh, come on! I will admit, I can definitely tell how these controls would not age well for some people. I'm used to them, because I used to play this game all the time. But I can see how someone who's, like, new to this game and has never played it would probably find the motion controls very annoying. Pukik. Zero wasn't as sad, but it was coming, though, because, like, she was miserable for a lot of days. Like, she had flies all over her. You know what? I hate these things. They're so annoying, man. I don't know, move on. I'm going somewhere else. I need to go and get some coins, to say the least. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she died, so. Back to 4th grade. So I just went over all the pets, essentially, because I just went over all the ones who died, the one who ran away, the one we got rid of, and the one who we still have. The only dog I haven't went over is our little Labrador Chihuahua mix, who we got very recently, like literally last November, and that was less than a year ago. Obviously, last November, that's less than a year ago. And I'm recording this on April 15th. Back off! Can I aim? Ugh. Man, this thing's whack. See, my, we got her because our dog here, Gizmo, just seemed to be getting lonely. Oh, I have enough. Okay. Seemed to be getting lonely without, lonely. Sorry, I can't talk. Seem to be getting lonely without lonely without Stripe, so we got another dog. Sorry, I'm blanking. 4th grade. It sucked. Miss Folsom sucked. The math sucked. Everything about it sucked. Which, by the way, I haven't mentioned yet. I had to go in IEP meetings, which is essentially where we get, like, me and several other kids would get special treatment. When I say I went on IEP meeting, oh, for fuck's sake, I mean, like, every single day for several hours. Oh my god! Oh, thank you. For every single day for several hours. It was fucking annoying to say the least, but oh well. Fifth grade. Miss Folsom was a decent teacher. The math was okay. Bunch of stuff, but it was the point where I had to learn about puberty and reproduction. That was something, let me tell you. This noise of it going, transform! Anyway, it was alright. There's not much to say about 5th grade, because, I mean, it was my last year of elementary school, so I guess that's worth noting. I'm not dying to you! Fifth, yeah, it's kind of forgettable. 5th grade, it was a decent teacher and stuff, last year of elementary school, but it was okay. Nothing too harsh to complain about. And then, fucking 6th. 6th grade was the first year of middle school, and that name alone should tell anyone how 6th, 7th, and 8th. Now, believe it or not, but the elementary school used to be the 6th. Like, we go to a school called Dunstan. The elementary school I went to was called Green Mountain Elementary School. And it's not open anymore. Like, Green Mountain Elementary School, they closed it about a year ago. No, probably 2 years ago they closed it. Why? I have no idea, but... it closed. Whatever. Dunstan was a pretty small middle school, all things considered. It only had 7th and 6th grade. But it was fed into by 4 elementary schools. Green Mountain, one right next to it, one up in Rooney Ranch, and one up in Foothills. All the elementary schools went from kindergarten to 6th grade. So some people would literally go to those schools for 7 years. Like, the majority of their time at school. I only went there for 5 years, because I went to, like I said, I went to kindergarten at a Lutheran school. And the year I was turning 6th grade, I was actually among the first group of 6th graders going into Dunstan. Because they had just decided to make 6th grade part of Dunstan. And all the other schools lost 6th grade and became kindergarten through 5th. So, yeah. I'm trying to remember. So, it was something. I mean, middle school for everyone sucked ass. I don't think I need to say that. Like, if you genuinely liked middle school, good on you, but God, you were lucky, to say the least. Okay, do not go down there. Okay, I thought he was coming. I literally thought I was about to die. No, not die, but I thought he was like about to hit me. Ah, now I have to kill you. Yeah, no one will tell you that middle school is great, except for my aunt. There's the first death. Kind of sucks. I've become so used to playing this on Switch, I've almost forgot how to play this on Wii. It's been so long. But then again, I played Galaxy 2, and that's not that much different. Okay. Come on. Damn it. So, Dunstan, it sucked. 6th grade was okay. 6th grade was pretty good from the start. Like, I was like, ooh, this is cool. Lockers, you know. This is interesting. This is fun. There was one really big thing about 6th grade that sucked. My attitude. Yeah, middle school syndrome was ass. I hated middle school syndrome. What is middle school syndrome? When you're a literal loser. When you're angry, life sucks. I mean, you're going through puberty, so duh. But like, everything is just awful. I was never happy, like criminy. 6th grade itself was fine because the assignments were easy, but like elementary school. Remember how I said how I never really tried in elementary school? Like 3rd grade is the only grade where I think I got good grades. Middle school I never did good, ever. Okay, 6th grade I did fine. The second half, I guess. That's it. But I still wasn't getting very good grades in a lot of my classes. Specifically in history. I forgot what that teacher's name. Wait, no, was that Miss Mulder? No, in 4th grade the teacher was Miss Folsom. 6th grade my history teacher was Miss Mulder. And this was the year where I had to get used to like 7 classes all in one day. Like back in the day it was simple, one class, you go one class in the whole day except for lunch and recess. But with this, no. 7 different classes all in one day. Including advice, so technically 8. That's something high school doesn't have that I'm glad it doesn't have. At least for me. Oh, fuck me. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Steakies. Stay. What I'm using to record the TV is about to die, so I need to plug that in. I miss when Apple products had like 2 inputs. When like one would be for headphones and microphones and the other to charge. Now it only has 1 input. Which means that if you're charging it, you can't listen to music or connect a microphone. To me, that sucks ass. Like, really? That's what we're doing now? You're a multi-billion-dollar company, yet I'm a loser. I'll be right back. Again, I'll be right back. You need to stay, dog. You hear me? Okay. So, now the audio probably just took a shit. That's because I had to disconnect the microphone in order to be able to charge what I'm using to record the TV, which to me sucks, because it's like, why can't I have both? Be recording with the microphone and charging it at the same time. No, it has to be one or the other. So now, 103, okay, maybe, I think in 30 minutes I should be good to plug the microphone back in, but unfortunately for right now, we're stuck with this audio. I mean, it's not the worst audio, but there's no doubt that the camera? That the microphone sounded better. Okay, ouch, ouch, ouch. Why do dogs, when they sit on you, always, like, have their claws out? At least cats can get their claws in. Trying to think of what I was about to say. Hey, get your claws off me, please. Christ! Come on. So, what is it saying? 6th grade, yeah, it was, interesting getting used to the middle school stuff, but my god. My middle school attitude sucked. And it only got worse during 7th, but we'll get back to that. Right now I need to talk about something kind of important. 6th grade was the year where I experienced something interesting. 6th grade was the year where I got my first crush. Yep. First crush. One of the things I regret most in life, I'm just gonna be, like, straightforward right now, was how I handled my first crush. Okay, come on. Okay. There ain't no way I'm landing that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Even worse. You see, she was beautiful. Like, obviously, she's my crush, so she's gonna be beautiful. And why are you laying on my arm? You just make it harder. The thing is, though, is that... Okay. Get out of my way. Ugh. It's the first toad I've saved. Okay! For fuck's sake. You might be wondering how I handled it badly. I'm gonna lose those starbits. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. Spiky things. Yeah, come on. I guess that's useful information to someone who hasn't played the game, but still. As someone who's played it a lot. She was beautiful. And the problem was with what I did is how I handled it. First of all, I made it obvious. Now, Becca was like, how did I make it so obvious? And I'm like, oh, I made it obvious. Like several people, not really several people, one person in particular really caught on to it. Like, really. She straight up said to my face, to her friends' faces, this person has a crush on your friend. Now, I don't know if she ever, like, no, she actually did. While I confronted her about it, how did you figure that out? And she's like, dude, it's obvious. Which it was. She's like, dude, you're constantly admiring her. Yeah, I must be honest. One reason why I handled that so badly is because I always wanted to talk to her, but I'd always go up and say nothing. Now, the reason why this was horrible, a horrible approach, is because it made it look like I was stalking her. When it wasn't. Like, that's not what my intention was. My intention was to go over and, like, just talk to her. But a lot of the times I wouldn't talk to her. And because of that, it would go badly. Well, it wouldn't go badly, but she knew about it, and she kind of just caught on to it and started feeling weird. And the thing is that if I had just talked to her, because I'm gonna be honest, if there's one thing about me I'd change, it's the fact that I'm shy. Like, of anything I could possibly change about me as a person, I would change the fact that I'm shy. It made that so fucking horrid. Like, that was so bad, like, because the thing is, she eventually caught on and she became, like, literally, like, she made it clear to me that she wasn't, like, comfortable around me. Even got told on The Office because she thought I was taking pictures of her, which I didn't. I wasn't, but that's how bad it got. And I'm like, is this really what she thinks of me? So I eventually just decided, no, like, this isn't working. That attempt at making friends was so horrendous because I wasn't talking to her, but because I wasn't doing it, I looked like I was stalking her. And, well, I don't blame her for not wanting to be around me, so. And that was so bad. Like, literally, I was, like, literally, like, I don't want to say traumatized. It ruined me making friends. To this day, how badly I handled trying to become her friend lasts to this day, and I'm scared to try and make friends because I'm afraid of that's gonna happen again. And technically, it did happen again. Though the time it did happen again, I don't care what anyone says. The person who, because the thing is that the person who just recently, like, only about a month ago. No, like a month or two. Okay. What would it have been? Like last December, early January, there was this girl who got the impression that I liked her, which would be the worst thing in the world if she wasn't a freshman and me being a senior. I do not like her. I want to make that damn straight. But she assumed that I like her, and I was like, huh? Was I crossing a boundary? But her friend, who told my sister, also told my sister, like my sister, she told her friend, who told my sister, who told me. Her friend told my sister, oh, but she's like, oh, but it's nothing crazy. She thinks everyone likes her, so okay, well, thank God for that. Ooh, six health points. That means that like, she just assumes. She's one of those little Miss Princesses that'll assume anyone likes them for the smallest of things. My mom has 10 minutes. I only have 10 minutes before I'm no longer a kid. Fucking brilliant. Mariah was her name. Not the girl who assumed that I liked her. That girl just clearly. Okay, yeah, she clearly had. She's clearly one of those girls that just has so much ego that she's like, oh my god, any boy who even looks at me likes me. You know, that kind of girl. But Mariah was something different. She was a really good person, and I fucked it up because in middle school, I was a loser, man. I don't care. Don't come here with the, oh, don't self-deprivate. I don't care if it's self-deprivating. I was a loser. Alright? Oh, poor octopus mad. Did I make the poor octopus mad? Sucks to suck, buddy. Go die. Yeah, you think you got some on me? I'm a man. You're a squid. Octopus, whatever you are. You're not a king. You're not a king at all. I just owned your ass. Anyway. Bum 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 bum. Dun da da. Mariah. Yeah. Though after middle school, I kind of like really left her alone. And I think her opinion on me has gotten better because of that. Because I talked to her literally just over a year ago and asked her, like, hey, are you uncomfortable around me? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. She's not uncomfortable around me. Cool. And just this year, last semester, actually, because this is the second semester of senior year, we were in economics together, and I actually was in a group with her. Mm-hmm. Yep. Which, by the way, I do still have a crush on her, so. But I was kind of just wanted to see if I could possibly make her lose the uncomfortable, like, fully just make it so that she's not, like, uncomfortable around me anymore. And thankfully she isn't, so that's nice. But I don't think we'll ever actually, like, be friends, and that's the sad part. Like, she is the prettiest girl I've ever met, and I don't think we'll ever, like, be full-on friends. Do I do it? No, I don't! Okay. But that happened, yeah. I switched the controller. Bollocks. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. You know I love that shit. Come on. Give me that. Okay. Give me the star bits, please. Yo, what is going on with the pointer? Okay, just grab him. Yeah, that happened. I'll probably talk to her one more time before high school ends, just as the finisher, but yeah. So that was a whole ride. So let's move on to 7th grade. 7th grade sucked ass. Later. The first of it was okay. It was actually pretty, aside from me still having the middle school little shithead attitude I had, I wasn't the worst. In middle school. Or in 7th grade. I mean, my attitude was still really out of line, but you know what? Wasn't the worst thing in the world. But 7th grade, my second semester of 7th grade, because like obviously here in America, grades are not grades. Semesters are separated by the new year. The first semester is at the end of a year, and then the second semester is at the beginning of a year. So if my first semester of senior year was in 2024, but my second semester semesters were separated by New Year, and thus the second semester is 2025. My second semester of 7th grade was 2020. We all know what happened. Couldn't go to school. We would just get assigned assignments. No genuine instructions. Just did it. It was like that for months. Months. I mean, we all lived through it, but like months, people. And you know what? Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we could go places, but we couldn't. We couldn't go out to eat. couldn't, like, we were at home. Okay, like, I always want, like, the ironic, the irony about it is I kind of always wanted something like that. An excuse to not ever have to go to school. And then I actually went through it, and it was awful. I was like, okay, yeah, bring me back to school, please. Yeah, the second half of 7th grade was abysmal. The first half was okay, but the second half was abysmal. Okay, I need to get rid of this suit. Almost 3 minutes. Okay, well, in 3 minutes. Call Mom. Come on! Thank you. Easy. Cute little doggy. Thanks to him, my legs are sweating, but... Oh my god. It's about to become... Well, for my watch, it says 23:57, but that's military time. It's actually... Yeah, Ma, come down! Yeah, come down here! Well, guys, I'm about to lose my childhood forever. No, don't go down. Well, in just under 2 minutes. Alright, people.
What you doing?
Come on. Come in the frame, but stand right next to the whales.
Are you videotaping?
I was just recording this, but anyway. Stand by the whales.
Did you stop it, or?
Like, here she is. Here's our other dog. Here's both our dogs. Wait, Mom. Come here.
Hold on.
Ooh, and now 3, 2, 1. We have a minute. Well, one thing I will say, since we're about 50 seconds, about my childhood. Mom, literally get over here.
I'm coming.
40 seconds. Oh my god. Come on, man. You don't want to miss this. Please. Dude, she's going to miss it. My childhood wasn't perfect, but you know what? I had a good childhood. And if I'm being honest, my childhood being as good as it is, would not be possible without these two. My sister and my mom were always there for me.
15 seconds.
And I will always appreciate them. My childhood wouldn't be complete without them. I appreciate you two so much for everything. And now...
2.
Happy birthday.
I am
Love
officially
you.
an adult.
Aww. But you're still a kid,
old.
so it's okay. Oh, kids.
Man, I'm about to sit on you.
Don't dare.
You're lucky we're on camera.
Happy birthday. Good night.
Happy birthday.
You're old.
Come on, doggies, let's go outside.
What? No, I'm still good. Fine.
I'm just
Go,
going
Gizzy.
testing tomorrow.
Go.
Everybody's got to go to bed.
Well, yep, there it is, people. What do you want?
Go upstairs. Go get Luna.
What do you want, dog?
It looks like. Go. Damn it. I'll deal with that tomorrow. Alright, you
Well.
come upstairs, bud?
Just a little longer down here. Alright, I'm just gonna have to skim through the grades. So 7th grade sucked ass, obviously, because of COVID. 8th grade. 8th grade was something, alright. Oh, come on! You know what, man? Screw these bulbs. I just can't. I can't with them. I'm sorry for the weird noise. I'm just trying to escape and get around. You know what? I can do it. I can do it. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Ah, that's more like it. Ooh, do I get a star? Oh, now y'all are in trouble. Okay. No, you're not. Because, okay, you're in trouble. Oh, now the thing decides to work. This is gonna last forever. Shit. Not right now. Not sure. Whatever. It sucked. 8th grade. Pretty much sucked because even though it wasn't as restricted, we were still like with the weird hybrid thing where some kids were doing it online and we were doing Zoom calls. It was weird, man. I fucking hated that, I'll tell you that much. My history teacher was cool. That's one thing I will say about it. Oh, for fuck's sake. He was cool. Come on. Mr. Romero. He was cool. But the stuff he was teaching sucked. I hated learning about the Civil War, and I never want to learn about it again. Good thing I already learned about it. You learn about something once, you don't have to learn about it ever again. Oh, okay, the game's making that noise. I was like, what are the crickets? Because it is night. Like, it's literally 12 o'clock now. I need to get... hopefully I'm able to get this before the game. Or my camera. Oh, crow, for fuck's sake. I should probably plug it in, actually, while I'm recording this. So it doesn't die. Like, I need to make it to where neither of the things I'm recording with can die. Oh, ass. That is terrible. Well, I'm boned. There's no way I'm making this work. There's no way. Okay. Oh, no. Yep, there's no way. There is absolutely no way I can make this work. God. Huh? Hello? Did I just unplug? Mario Galaxy. Wow, this controller runs out of batteries fast. Damn, that sucks. Well, unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have another fucking problem. Jesus, if this video couldn't have had more problems. With the iPad and the camera, now with the fucking controller. Oh, come on. Anyway. I'm gonna take my underwear off if this gets any worse. I'm really hoping I'm allowed to play with the GameCube controller. This music. If the controller dies, I'm gonna have to do a part 2. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, stop recording right now and record later. I wanted to do this all in one, but, like, maybe I can I think I still can. I'll just need to figure something out. 8th grade was whatever. Now, over the course of middle school, I had a teacher named Miss Murphy. I think she might legitimately be my favorite teacher I've ever had. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to contact her since she completely left my school district. Yeah, it really went back in progress. Yeah, 9th grade. You know what? I'm just gonna talk about high school. But I will try and keep them separate by grade. High school was intimidating at first. Like, the whole first year was just a lot. I can't think of much that happened in freshman year. Homecoming was okay. That's what I can say about all the homecomings. They were very just okay. They were all just okay. That's the thing. Proms? I actually just had my, second prom and last prom. Four days ago. Yeah. That was terrible. The first prom was actually pretty good, was pretty decent, but it was at Coors Field, which I don't know if you know. In Denver, Coors Field is the is our baseball stadium. We have like 3 stadiums for sports. We have Mile High Stadium where the Broncos, our football team, plays. Coors Field, where the Rockies, our baseball team, play, and the what used to be the Pepsi Center but is now Ball Arena, where both the Nuggets, our basketball team, and the Avalanches, our hockey team, play. I remember replaying this game. I was like, "Oh, that's where they got that sound effect for Super Mario Odyssey." It uses that same like jingle when you get something new. Da 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 da. Anyway, I love how the shadow of Mario is still Mario, regular Mario, but then you get him in his bee. He's just a bee. I'm trying. Now, after prom was pretty decent. The reason why prom sucked is because this year is because it was at the museum. The first one was at Coors Field. This one was at the museum, which was theoretically, and to be fair, in practice, a lot better. But it was ass. It was just because I couldn't hang out with anyone. The idea of being able to go into the exhibits while at prom was incredible, and it sucked because I wasn't able to hang out with anyone. It was fucking pathetic. Okay. But, I mean, I think a few moments made it worth it. Like, the few moments that I was able to talk to people made it worth it. So, that's all I'll say about prom. After prom is games, gambling, that stuff. $60 Starbits, that's all that's in there. Oh, okay. Shut up! Oh no. No. So I think it was like right here. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, high school. My favorite teacher, Miss Ciata, was great. Like up there with Miss Murphy, probably my second favorite teacher I've ever had. Honestly, maybe even better than Miss Murphy. But the reason why I can't say that is because like I had her freshman year and sophomore year, and then the rest was okay. Here's something interesting about high school. So you know, as I stated before, that I have an IEP. I have to have a. I don't know if this has anything to do with my IEP. I think it does. I don't know. I have a case. Every year in high school, I have a case manager who's essentially like the person who runs my IEP. My case manager, I'm not shitting you. So my case manager the first year was a lady named Miss Wyatter, who everyone loved. She was a pretty good case manager. Liked her as a teacher, and then she left really abruptly. Just out of nowhere. At the end of my freshman year, she left. No longer my case manager. Okay, well, fine. Case manager for freshman year, nothing else. But at the very least, I'll get another case manager for my sophomore year, and they'll be my case manager for the rest of high school. Nope. Miss Ciata became my case manager. She liked me that much that she decided to become my case manager for sophomore year. No bullshit. No bullshit. Right after sophomore year, she gets a call from Chatfield. Like the high school I go to is called Green Mountain High School, which is actually essentially Green Mountain Elementary, which is like really close. So I think they're both named after Green Mountain, which is where I live. Green Mountain High School. But she got a thing from Chatfield, and they offered her something, like a high position, I forgot exactly. And she decided to take the job, so now she's working over there. So, okay. Second case manager. So my freshman case manager left right after my freshman year. My sophomore case manager left right after my sophomore year, which sucked because I really loved Miss Viata. And then she left, so now she's no longer my case manager, no longer a teacher. And then I met my third favorite teacher, who we'll get to. Yeah, just a freaking pattern of, like, oh, this was my first, this was my second, this is my third. To be honest, Miss Murphy, Miss Yata, and the teacher I'm about to talk about, they're kind of all tied for, like, teachers that I prefer. Like, so I don't really have much to say. Oh, do not get in that water. Miss Murphy, okay. But so yeah, Miss Yata left, so freshman case manager gone, sophomore case manager gone. Okay, surely I'll finally get a case manager who will just get me through the second half of high school. Get a guy named Coach Franz. So yeah, he's both a teacher and a coach. He was also my study skills teacher, because every year of high school, except for senior year, I had study skills. And in pretty much all cases, my case manager was the study skills teacher. Like Miss Wyatter was my case manager for freshman year, also my study skills teacher freshman year. Same with Miss Yata. Case manager, math teacher, no, not math teacher. Case manager and study skills teacher. And then this year, or junior year, Coach Franz, my new case manager, also my new study skills teacher. Okay, cool. Get Coach Franz, who'll get me through the other half of high school. Nope! He leaves after my junior year, so I have to get a new case manager for senior year. Freshman, Miss Wyatter. Sophomore, Miss Ciata. Junior, Coach Franz. And then senior, what's her name? Miss Feth. Every year of high school, I got a new case manager. Every year of high school, new case manager. I'm like, okay, it'd be one thing if I had a case manager and they left at some point, and then I got another case manager who'd get me through the rest of high school. It'd be another thing if I had two and they both left, and then I'd have a third one who'd get me through the rest of high school. No, every single year, my case manager left. Miss Feth might even leave, even though she will no longer be I'll no longer need a case manager. Fuck off. But yeah, she was yeah. Coach Franz was okay. I didn't love him. I didn't like him very much. Miss Feth she's pretty good. Case manager, not really teacher, but because this year I didn't opt for study skills. Like I was like, nope. Like I literally asked my counselor, like, I don't want study skills, and she's like, really? That's like a free off period in a way. And I'm like, nah, I just don't think it's helpful. And honestly, I'm really glad, because if I got study skills, I would have had nothing to do. Nothing. I would have sat around. Oh god, this is so weird crawling around this lady. It's so weird that she ended up in Mario Kart. Had nothing to do. Nothing. So, thankfully, and I'm on her again. Okay. Thankfully, I didn't do that, and I'm taking instead German, which I regret because that class sucked ass. Though German is actually the only time me and my sister will ever be in a class together. I think I would pull up a picture of me and her sitting together. It's the only time me and my sister would ever have a class together. I don't have German anymore, so unfortunately for my sister, it's not the case anymore, but yeah. And we sat next to each other. And keep in mind, she's 3 grades behind me. She was a freshman and I was a senior. We happened to be next to each other in the same exact class, same exact period. The stars, the planets couldn't have aligned any better. Anyway, and now I have weight training in its place, and weight training's actually really helped. Like, really helped. I don't mean to show off too much, but like, if you are a take weight training. Just do it, okay? Like, if you don't care about strength, fine. But like, if you want to be strong, get strong, take weight training. Like, good God, it's basically not free, but it's an excuse to become buff at school. We get that you like your Italian names. Honestly, I don't have much else to say about school. It was whatever. That was it. School. Kinda sucked, if I'm gonna be honest. If I can't play this game with a GameCube, I am fucked. Because that means I'm gonna have to go upstairs and pray I can find more AA batteries. I mean, maybe something down here has AA batteries, because... Then again, maybe not. Because these batteries are horrible. Like, they get drained fast. I guess that's probably why they're so cheap, but like, at the same time, you don't want your batteries to last seconds? Okay. Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to work with you. Trying to work with you here, and you'll go... Oh, this. Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, well, this is... Let's talk about people. I've not made that many friends. Not many. Some friends who I'm still close friends with, I don't think I will want to name drop them. Too much. Did I already name drop? No, I don't think I did. So obviously, my first friend and best friend for a long time, still kind of my best friend. I actually stopped using best friend. I've decided to just call them VIP friends. I know that's silly, but I'm like, dude, I'd rather just be able to have like a category of friends that are like my top tier friends than have to say I have a best friend, because that just makes it sound like all my other friends don't matter. Okay, to be fair, VIP isn't that much better, but I think, I don't know, like, I'm sorry, okay? Yeah, she's a great friend. Very fun and all. Towards the end of middle school, things got a little rocky because of COVID. Not like our friendship was dying, we just didn't have time to hang out with each other. And we haven't hung out much at high school because she stopped going to the same school as me, blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. I don't want to get too personal because I don't know if she'd be very comfortable. Not like she'd watch this video, but I don't want to, like, possibly be... Like, I'm an open book, but I don't know how much of an open book she is. She was, yeah, let's just say she started going to a different school for reasons I'm not going to mention. She had started going to a different school, like, same middle school, the entirety of middle school, but then high school she changed. Like, she was supposed to go to my high school, because in one of my classes, my English class for freshman year, they called out her name. Which just goes to show how she was, no. Oh. Supposed to be at Green Mountain. But she didn't go to Green Mountain for reasons. Now, we didn't hang out much. We haven't hung out much at high school. I think I can count on my hands how many times we've hung out during high school. That is really pathetic on my part. Like, okay, you could argue maybe she could have also done some... No. Oh! Don't you dare, Doug. Damn, that's actually fast. Especially if I'm doing it with a Wii remote. I probably should have done this with my Switch. What was I thinking? I mean, I wanted to be nostalgic, and the Wii is the most nostalgic I can get with it, so... Yeah. Okay, yeah. we should have hung out a lot more because the amount we hung out was genuinely like pathetic. Because like I said, I could count on my hands, probably without my thumbs, how many times we've hung out over high school. And we're gonna hang out again soon. For my actually very soon, like in a few days. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. There might be AA batteries in my other Wii remotes. I'll have to check, and I'm really hoping there are, because if there aren't, holy Jesus, I'm fucked. Okay. Oh no, is this thing dying? Is that why it's fucking having a heart attack on me? Oh yeah, no, this thing's definitely charged. By now I can definitely connect the microphone again. Okay, well, I probably should have done this for when my mom and sister came, but oh well. Okay. What? I mean, this is technically a third-party controller, but like... Huh? The strap just... Whatever. Whatever. I have enough grip. I don't need it. Are we good or not? Are we good? Oh, I just realized that's in the way. That was in the way the whole time. Oh, well. Sucks to suck. But yeah. Am I back? Oh, well, just talk to her now. What? Why is it saying no battery? I literally hooked this thing up. Are you telling... Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you telling me this thing can't charge that? Okay, fine. Fine. Fine then. Whatever. Let's just make this extremely hard on me. Why not? Yeah, I just realized the camera is actually not charging. Why? Even though it's connected to the charger, I guess the thing I was using was too weak. So now I have to make this complicated and probably ruin this whole fucking thing. I just need, of all things, I just need to make sure that the Wii stays plugged in. Whatever gets unplugged, as long as the Wii is still plugged in, we're good. Oh my god. Dude, I'm literally like... Okay, well that's not gonna work. Wait, what am I... Okay. Yo, these... This thing is one of the... hello? Oh. Is that not working? Then again, it is pretty late. Maybe I can just continue this another time. Because, like... Do I really need to continue this right now? Like... Do I? I mean... I could just separate the video in parts. I mean... What am I really losing by doing that? Because it's one thing if the remote or this dies. It's another thing if the fucking camera itself dies. Here, I'll just do this. You can still hear me. Unfortunately, all you now have is the gameplay to work with. But the question is it charging? The camera I'm talking about. The camera charging. Okay, now it is. I think it can't charge and be on at the same time. So I'm sorry if you can't... About not having gameplay and the audio at the same time, but... sorry. No. I'm sorry if I can't have face cam with the gameplay, but you know what? I think my voice is fine enough. I'll just let that charge and maybe... Because I want to be here for a while, so... Oh, no! No! Oh. That part always freaks me out. Let's get up above it, just in case. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, back to my friend, or best friend. See, unfortunately, the reason why I am, saying, like, it's at how much time we didn't spend hanging out in high school, is because now she is going to the military. Yeah. And, I mean, she's really good, like, she can aim, but still. Like, I'm like, wow, that's it. I mean, she wants to be a doctor after she, like, gets out, so... But still, like, that sucks. But, you know what? It is what it is. I mean, it's not like she's gonna die. She's gonna leave eventually. It's just gonna be hard to talk. Really hard, in fact. I love the way you squish just one of its beads and that kills it. I also like the way that it makes the train sound effect, the little thing, caterpillar in the game. Yeah. As for my current VIP friend, she, I met her way later. Like, the friend I was talking to you about earlier, I pretty much knew my whole life. Like, yeah, she was older than me, so yeah, I pretty much knew her I've known her my whole life. We never really had any ups and downs. Now, this friend, my other VIP friend, who I'll just say is the younger one. Now, I will admit, she is, like, definitely not, like, if anyone's like, oh, why don't you just date these people if you like them a lot? In this girl's case, that would be very weird because, well, she's a freshman. So, yeah, we can only be friends. So, yeah, I'm just... right now, we're just only comfortable being friends. And I don't want to share too much about her because I think she's even more secretive than the other one, my other friend. So I don't want to be too much of an open book. She has been so really, like, great over the last few years. Like, I met her in late 2021. Or yeah. Somewhere around that time frame. And... What you think of your mate? Oh, shit. Bitch. You're not so tough now, huh? Huh? Come on. Come on. Come at me. Bitch. You know, I'm obnoxious. Yeah. I don't want to give too much away, so I'm just trying to be relatively passive with what I say. Met her in late 2021, and she was really cool. We became friends in 2022, and, well, we've really cared about each other for a while. Hung out all over the place, done all sorts of things. She's even... I even casted her in one of my movies, and unfortunately you guys may not be able to see it for a very long while, for reasons I won't get into now. But, yeah, she's in it. Yeah, she's really cool. The reason why I've been able to hang out with her and not my other friend... Oh! No! No! Oh, fuck off. Well, that sucks. is because the other the friend who I got later lives way closer. Like, she's only like a 5-minute drive away. Where my other friend is like 40 minutes. No, she's like on the other side of Denver. And if you know how big Denver is, you know that that is not a short distance. But yeah. Though I haven't been able to hang out with her for a while, like at all. Like I haven't hung out with her in months because she's been very busy. But hey, high school is really busy for some people, so it is what it is. So I've kind of just been on my own. Other friends, there's not many. Really, there's not many. So I don't know if there's anyone really worth mentioning. Yeah, at least not right now. Yeah, I know that's a really small amount of friends, but still. What are some other things I did in my childhood? Oh yeah. Okay, I say my childhood's over. I mean, it technically is, because there's a difference between being a kid and a child. I'm still a kid, because being a kid, being a child is when you're under 18. A kid is someone who's immature or just not like fully like. I may legally be an adult now, but I am not maturity wise. I would say rhetorically, that's not the way to put it though. Biologically and emotionally and stuff, I'm not a kid. Because technically you're not a kid anymore when you stop developing and when you're mature. I am still not very mature. Matter of fact, I'm probably less mature for my age. So, yeah, I'm still a kid, I'm just not a child. That's why I keep saying my childhood. Jesus Christ, the fact that I now have to say my childhood in a way that means that, like, I'm not in my childhood anymore. God damn it, man. At least I'm still in high school, but that's not for long, only like a few weeks. What am I saying? What was I saying again? Oh yeah, what are other things I did in my childhood? Taekwondo, which I actually just recently left. Taekwondo was good. I know, it's underwhelming. So Taekwondo was I started in 2017, late 2017 I believe, and ended it just recently in early 2025. So, screw off. Genuinely screw off. 7 years. 7.5, yeah, pretty much 7.5 years I've been doing Taekwondo. And do I think it was worth it? Yeah. The first few years kind of sucked, but after COVID, I kind of just wanted any excuse to be around people. So it became great again. And then, well, let's just say during my senior year, I just got... Okay. Through 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, it was okay. COVID hit, and doing online Taekwondo sucked. Like, doing Taekwondo in a non-dojo environment was just awful. I don't even know. I don't really think I can explain why. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done a lot of things I'm currently doing. Oh god. Come here. Oh no! Don't push me off. Don't push me off. No. Oh, come on. You just made this complicated. Ugh. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Die, bitch! Oh, come on. What? Okay. If I die. Oh. What, after COVID, because, like I said, doing online taekwondo, having to do taekwondo at home on a stream was really sucked. I'm not gonna do the new Galaxy yet. I didn't think I'd be able to get there. Don't. I already know this dialogue. Okay, come on. Yes, you see, we found the base of one of the people. Got it. I still need to do one more level here. Even if it might be unnecessary, but still. What's it called? Taekwondo. After COVID, it was just kind of like an excuse to see people again, so it was actually pretty good for a while. Freshman and sophomore year, Taekwondo was actually really fun, and I was always excited for it for the first time in forever. And to be fair, my VIP friend helped with that, because I actually met her at Taekwondo. I don't know if I already said that yet, but yeah, I met her at Taekwondo. So if it wasn't for Taekwondo, I wouldn't have met her. So I'll give Taekwondo that. My other friend, I met her because her mom and my mom were best friends, so it was kind of like inevitable that I'd meet her. And then, well, junior year, Taekwondo started to lose some of its lust, but it was still good overall. I forgot to be playing the game. It was still good overall, but it kind of did lose some of its lust, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And then, and then we get to oh, there's no beast suit over here, and it's very apparent why. Okay, sorry, trying to think. Junior year, whatever. Then, in senior year, I got into... Now, with Taekwondo, there was a bunch of things we were doing. We were doing things like expos. We did, which is basically where we go up to a place called, Actually, I forgot the name of the place. We go up and have these camp things, and we also did another one called the Odyssey, which is basically a more serious camp thing. I'm actually about to... I'm about to take my underwear off. That's what I'm about to do. The fact that this one piranha plant's giving me this much trouble! Get back up. Get back up. I don't care. I don't get... Get back up. Get back up. Ah, there we go. Eh. Whatever. Okay. I did not mean to do a backflip. Yeah, we did a bunch of camps and stuff. That was all interesting. Tournaments. We did do 4 tournaments a year. And then there's testing, which is basically how we get our next belt. If you're wondering, I made it up to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th belt. And there's 9 belts total. Technically, the black belt is the highest belt, like in most martial arts. Though the black belt, while the highest belt, there are multiple dawns of black belt. So technically, once you get black belt, you're oh my god! Come on, man! This thing is so... This controller just sucks. Okay. Delayed. That's what it is. It's delayed. Oh god. No, 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 no. Dude! What the fuck? Ugh. Taekwondo, something. Yeah. Sorry. Tournaments and stuff, all that was cool. We have, well, 3. Well, one of the tournaments actually is a team tournament. There's things like sparring, poomsae, all the martial arts stuff. And, of course, breaking, which is the one martial arts thing that's in the Olympics. So, yeah, that's fun. Okay. The Olympics. Sorry, no. I'm so bad at this, guys. Trying to pay attention to the game and talk isn't easy. Okay? Don't oh, no. I didn't want to come over here. These guys respawned. I don't like you guys. Y'all are leeches. I mean, they technically are leeches. If you put basic logic into it. Anyway, but yeah, that we did a lot of stuff for Taekwondo is what I'm trying to say. But not all of it. But it couldn't last forever because in 2024 I officially was like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing this for very much longer. This was, I think, October when I was starting to get these thoughts. Maybe September. No, more like September actually. So in September I was like, okay, yeah, no, Taekwondo's just not doing it for me anymore. So I'm probably gonna quit soon. I was gonna quit in December, but decided to go for one more tournament. Because December would be the team tournament, but I decided not to quit there. I quit instead at the thing, and it was actually my best tournament. My last tournament, believe it or not, ironic. And it's because it was the first tournament in which I actually did good at Poomsae. If you don't know what Poomsae is, it's basically just a collection of moves done in kind of like a dance order, and it's meant to replicate if you're getting attacked by a group of people and you need to punch them one at a time. Which I know you can argue, oh, if you're being swarmed by a group, there's nothing you can do. You're fucked. Yes, it is something. It's what it is. What it is. Taekwondo tournament. So, and the reason why I did good is because I actually got a private lesson from my friend. She's a black belt, so she knew what she was doing, and she really helped me, and because of it, I got second place, which isn't first, but keep in mind with the Poomsae, most of the time I would be getting last or second to last place. The idea of me getting first place was just kind of, or no, second place was unheard of. Okay, so getting second place was actually astounding. I aced sparring. To be fair, I was against one guy, but still. And we didn't do breaking. What did we do in breaking's place? Yeah. I forgot what else we did that tournament. Wow, that was horrible. I love how he shits bombs. Like, as a kid, I always noticed that, and I was like, damn, bro, what's this guy been eating? Oh, come on! I was on him. My god, you are annoying. Not you, Mario, the fucking bug. Oh, come on! Mario, you're also annoying, you know that? That wasn't early. Okay, good. Taekwondo really helped me with my physical strength. Not as much as weight training has, but it really helped me with my physical strength. Taekwondo was also very good for me mentally, even if towards the end I was just getting tired of it. Huh. Damn bug. And overall, Taekwondo was just, that was that. It was interesting, it was thought-provoking. The martial arts is a very great workout. And while I am sad, well, it is a little sad that I that I quit because I just got tired of it. I'm like, you know what? I do feel better without it now because I feel like I've just become so tired of it, and it's become so samey and boring that I'm like, yeah, I think it's about time I had I don't want to say retired, but pretty much retired from it. Okay, the thing claimed that I was on low battery. It's been 30 minutes since it said that. We're not actually fighting Bowser, for the record. it's the Bowser laugh, but it's only that because it means we're about to get into a boss fight. Let me check the camera. Nah, it's still got some charging to do before I can even think about using it. Okay. Boss fight. Yeah, Taekwondo was very helpful and stuff, so I appreciated that. Hobbies. That was pretty much it. Okay, there was also soccer, but honestly, I don't remember much about soccer, so can't tell you much about soccer. All I know is that I was doing good. I would just always all I remember is always getting to the goalie. I always got to the goalie. I could never get past the goalie. Even my grandpa, like he's, because he watches a lot of football, he's always told me, like, when you get there, you need to, like, psych them out, or make it look like you're gonna kick one way and then kick the other. But I never really got that opportunity, so, unfortunately, as much as it sucked, it didn't happen. Hello? I think soccer is probably one of the most fun sports. Scratch that, it is the most fun sport. Aside from, like, Taekwondo, it's the most fun sport. Out of the way, Goombas. Here's a bunch of Goombas with helmets. So that's pretty much the end of hobbies. Careers. My original dream was to become a paleontologist. Holy Jesus, I could not be a paleontologist to save my life. There's so much boring stuff about it, the mathematics, the bones, having to examine specific stuff. It was just because I like dinosaurs, but the more I thought about it, I was like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Being a paleontologist? Nope. I lost that dream like halfway through middle school. And I had that dream for a while. Uh-oh. I will admit, when I was a kid, this boss was like creepy at first, but then I kind of just got like, kind of got used to its pattern. But I love the sound effects. Even as a kid, the sound effects were just immaculate. Yeah, I don't want to commentate on the game too much because, like, I am trying to focus on my life. Like, my childhood's over, so... well, yeah. Still sucks to say that, but it's the truth. Oh, I hated this part, though, even as a kid. Or as a child, this part sucked! Come up. Please don't come up. Oh, okay, it's gonna come up. See what I mean? You see what I mean? Come on, come up. No. Come here. Okay. Come on, get in. Okay, you get in. Okay, never mind. Hey, you. Follow me. Quick. Okay, then. You were all a bunch of morons. Yeah, I know. Okay. What? Okay, hey, you, come here. You, come here. Come up here. Don't go down there. Okay. Yes! Got it! This is a pretty decent boss fight, I will admit. Even if it wasn't as scary as it could have been, I do think it was a decent boss fight. When you crawl on top of a giant robot, how could it not be cool? What? You just landed on. Come on. Oops. No. No, okay. Whatever. I wanted to do the cool trick, but okay. Sorry. Yeah, that dream was lost. And right after, I wanted to become an animator, but that dream only lasted about a month. Because I learned that animation is not my strong suit. Not that I'm not good at it. I think I am decent at it for my thing. It's just, I don't like doing it. It's just so tedious and lame. I then learned, because I was making these animations. Like, all my life, I just kept making, well, not animations. I always made videos, but I also primarily made animations. And then, like, right after I finished my Nintendo Christmas special, which is a video on my previous channel, right after I finished that, I was like, maybe I want to be an animator. But then I thought, I was like, no, animator just doesn't sound right. And then I thought about it, I was like, because like freshman and sophomore year, I didn't know what I wanted to be. And then it hit me. All throughout my life, I'd been making movies. Maybe not movies, but like videos. Playing with my toys, creating stories, characters, arcs. It didn't have to be animated. Like, sometimes it'd be stop motion. Sometimes I was just playing with my toys with my hands. Like puppets, puppetry kind of playing. And that's when I realized, thinking about all the stuff I had made, all the little movies, shorts and stuff, it hit me. I want to be a filmmaker. And I don't mean animator. I want to be a director. And that's what my dream is. Probably even more ambitious than wanting to be a paleontologist. So being a paleontologist is probably more complicated. It's a lot easier to just get good at it. It's a lot easier if you're good at it to just go in and like, okay, cool, now I can go study dinosaurs. Which, okay, maybe some paleontologists will tell me it wasn't that easy. Being a filmmaker is hard, because you have to not only get good at it, you have to find a way to get up. And work your way up to become, well, on the level of Steven Spielberg, I guess, would be the way to put it. These guys are kind of both annoying, but also cool at the same time. Now, I'm not gonna do his level yet. You might be surprised to know that. But I'm actually gonna save that for myself. Because I want to do all those levels, like, in a row. Oops. Didn't mean to squish you or make you move, little Luma. Okay. Wow, I did not think we'd be getting through a whole dome in this game. Wow, I got through that in 2 hours? Damn, I might be able to speedrun this game eventually. But anyway. Come on. Come on. Please stop doing that to me. Okay. Yeah. I want to be a director when I grow up, so that's exactly what I'm going to pursue. Now, one person that's really helped me is a lady, Miss Ketchum. Now, she's not, like I said, she, Miss Yada, and Miss Murphy are all like my 3 favorite teachers. It'd be hard for me to rank them, honestly. And oh god, I'm gonna get to something very soon. She's been very helpful, like in like getting me into stuff, showing me stuff. She's even been like up for the idea of me not having to go to college. Like most people who I've talked to have said like dude, if you want to become a filmmaker, you have to go to film school whether you like it or not. And I was considering it heavily, and I'm like, you know what? No, I don't need to go to film school. I know, might sound weird, but like, I genuinely believe that I'm good enough. I've thought of things that most people can't. I've seen the process. I know a lot of stuff, and plenty of directors have gone into filmmaking without, what do you call it? Without college. Like, I hope that becomes apparent. Like, you love your Steven Spielberg, right? Like me? He didn't go to college. He just walked onto the lot of Universal. Okay, yeah, he started as a janitor, but he worked his way up quickly and became a director. I mean, he directed a TV movie, I guess, and he didn't direct a movie instantly. Christopher Nolan? Someone who people would probably argue is a better director than Steven Spielberg, which I disagree with. He didn't go to college. Quentin Tarantino didn't go to college. Those are like 3 of the greatest filmmakers ever made. What else? Who else? Who's the guy that made Mad Max? I forgot his name, but like the guy who made Mad Max, he actually went to school for medicine. He's like a doctor, not a filmmaker. I believe James Cameron didn't go to film school. No, he didn't. And a lot of people love him. I think he's very overrated. But he went to films. He didn't go to film school. So that's why I believe, like, and Miss Ketchum isn't against the idea of it. Like, most people I've talked to are, like, pretty against the idea of me trying to pursue filmmaking without going to college. She wasn't. She actually believes. She's like, yeah, if you're genuinely good enough and you try hard enough, you might just be able to make it into filmmaking without needing to go to film school. And so that's exactly what I plan to do. Call me delusional. Call me having dreams too big for even the biggest of shooting stars. I don't care. Come on. Are you serious? Stop shaking! Come on! Grab it. No. Stop disconnecting, oh my god, this controller sucks ass. Oh, I got lost. I lost track. Hang on. This is what I wanted to look at. Look at this. Okay, well, it looks better on the Switch because the Switch is widescreened. But just look at this. I remember playing this game and I zoomed in on this galaxy and it made me realize, like, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. Like, that galaxy is gorgeous. It's just a background of the game, yet with the music, the subtle atmosphere. Oh, come on! Please, don't do this to me. No, you fucking controller. Okay, we're gonna do it like this, are we? Hey, come on. No! What? Stop disappearing! No! Miss Ketchum's been a big help with that. Bottom line. Let me through, please. Thank you. Ah, you didn't let me through. You gotta die. Brink all of them. Brink all of them. Let the Goomba free. Let all the Starbits free. That Goomba better be grateful. I just saved his life. Bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. It's crazy to think that Captain Toad actually originated from this game. Okay, shut up. Until it actually dies, I literally could not care less. What else is there from my childhood to talk about? Well, it's not just the fact that I was, like, wanted to become filmmaker. No! Come on! Okay, I will admit that was my fault. I keep forgetting, like, or I keep, like, accidentally pressing the jump button before pressing the crouch. I need to press crouch first, and then press jump so I can do the long jump. Look. Here's a regular jump. Here's the long jump. It's far long. It's way more convenient. And it's not hard to learn as long as you remember that you need to crouch first and not jump first. If you jump first, you do a ground pound. And if you're above nothing, like I just was, well, then you die. So, yeah. Okay. Star. Another one. But I've been practicing a lot with filmmaking. Like, I've been making short movies, practicing techniques, looking at stuff. Now, technically, I haven't made a movie yet. I am actually working on my first, like, movie, even though it's a short, but it's hard. Okay, it is hard. And it is going to be really hard. Not only just because I want to make a movie, but just because the fact it's going to be hard to justify it to my parents that I want to make a movie without, like, I want to get into filmmaking without going to film school. Like, my dad is really, like, adamant about, like, he literally, like, he would literally, like, when I told him I wanted to go to do filmmaking without film school, he literally repeated over and over. Like, he was like, you need to go to film school. You need to go to film school. And I'm like, dude, you don't need to repeat it, like, 10 times. Which goes to show that they really do believe I need to go to film school, but I don't. So, I don't know. Whatever. I didn't know how to... Actually, I don't remember how to control it with a Wii remote. Yeah, okay. It probably controls better with the Wii Remote since the Wii Remote's a stick, actually, but... hopefully, with this movie, I'll be able to prove to everyone that I can do it. Plenty of people don't believe in me, but, like, if this movie turns out good enough and people see my talent for what it is... okay. Oh, no! Fuck! You did that on purpose. Okay, that's a trap. I need to go. I need to exit the way I entered. Like, watch. That's a trap, and I fell for it. Maybe it's not, but from the way they set it up, they clearly made it a trap. Damn game makers. They always do that in video games. They make like a little thing that you don't notice, and then it comes out of nowhere, and you realize it's too late. I mean, if they get you, it's gonna be... Oh my god! Come on! Come on, game. This is reasonable. Yeah. Is no one here? Got it. These jumps are fucking whack. Sorry, if I'm not talking, I just need to be locked in for this. As long as I... Can you shut up, remote? As long as I can demonstrate enough talent, the people will believe that I am good enough. Heh! Heh! Oh, God. Ugh. As long as I have good enough talent, then people will believe that I am good enough with filmmaking, and I just need to find position to work. Cool. Actually, I don't have much more to talk about. Like, I know there's really, like, if you really get down to it, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to childhood. You know what, I think I can even actually go back to my camera. Practice makes perfect, as legends say. Well, I say legends, but it's real. Okay, so I remember at 2 hours and 31 minutes per... Or, no. 2 hours and 30... So 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds is when I turned the camera back on. Okay, well... I don't have much more to talk about, so I think I should be good to be able to just do a few more levels and stuff. Ooh, cool, new galaxy. I guess I should just talk about influences I've had over my life. When you want to talk about like life influences, I think I'll go over one that is kind of special to me. In my personal opinion, this is my opinion, some people can disagree all they want, but in my personal opinion, the single greatest moment in American history, like in the history of our country, since 1776 to 2025, the single greatest moment in American history, the Martin Luther King Jr. I Have a Dream speech. That speech has inspired me for years. Because it has shown me that, like, in life, you don't have to stay silent. You can always say and speak your thoughts and say what you genuinely think you and people deserve from life. Like how Martin Luther King Jr. said how he believes that him and his fellow, I don't want to say that word because I'll get demonetized, will get freedom. And, well, look what we've been doing since. Some will argue that we haven't fully, done it, but like we're doing a lot better because of it, and that's proof that Martin Luther King Jr. did have a massive influence on our country. That speech, one little speech that went on for just a couple minutes, single-handedly started a massive thing that our country's been trying to do for over 60 years. From one little speech. That is genuinely, like, inspiring. Other inspirations are like Joan of Arc. How you can go... The idea that you can be essentially a nobody. She was a little farmer. That's all she was for a long time. But then, she got a vision from God. And she knew that she had to do something about it. Now, obviously, she had to go fight she was essentially just she essentially just got a dream about going to take on the British, but hey. She showed that a woman can not only, like, lead, but be very, like, effective at it as well. If it wasn't for the Catholic Church being assholes, she could have been one of the greatest leaders in French history. But no. Oh well. Oh, come on, you damn remote. You constantly keep, like, you start working with me and then you suck. It's revenge for hitting me earlier. Hey. Okay, Mario, just grab the coin and we're good. Bum 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 ba da da dum bum 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 ba da 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 dun 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 da ba bum ba da ba ba dum ba da. Damn, bro! The grandness of this game, the whole thing, the artistry, dude. This game is just incredible, man. Like, never mind most video games. This shit is They need to make Mario Galaxy 3. I'm sorry, like, they do. They really need to make Mario Galaxy 3! Sorry, that scared me. Okay, it's just a red one. That does absolutely nothing. I mean, the red one looks cool. I just don't know if it has any, like, special abilities about it. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. Let's see here. So yeah, Joan of Arc for, like, the idea of going against everything and becoming a great leader despite who you are and why people may not want to believe in you. That's inspiring, okay? Now, of course, it is strictly talking about Joan of Arc. I'm surprised this lady's never returned. She's basically Magic Koopa, but just so much scarier. Or Kamek, as some people take to calling her. Oh, come on! Da, 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 da. Okay, if I could just aim. Let me aim, please. Ah! Just hold still, hold still. Okay, cool. Allow me to aim, please. Allow me to aim, please. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, wait, there's coins right here. What am I doing? Yes, see, she literally summons Magic Koopas. Oh, God. It's too much. I want to talk, but, like, good lord, I need to focus. I'm so sorry. I really need to focus. When there's all this going on. Okay. Got it. It's actually kind of interesting that she has one of the power stars on the end of her wand. Though, I mean, her wand isn't too powerful, but I guess she hasn't fully harnessed the power. I guess that's the reason. Yeah, I don't got much more in me. I'm really tired. I'm actually amazed I got as far as I have, though, so far. Okay, more. Oh, God. No. Not the prankster comments. What I've always called Princess Rosalina, I actually kind of call her the anti-Darth Vader. Where Darth Vader has very little screen time, and the few scenes he has, he's very intelligent, but he's very clear that he's evil, angry, and menacing. Rosalina has very little screen time as well. She also, she also has very little screen time. She's also very intelligent, but in this case, she's actually very nice and benevolent. Oh, God. No. My one problem with Super Mario Galaxy is that... Okay, I guess there are problems. But one that's kind of big is that some levels are just redone. That's literally... What you just saw is literally just the first level all over again, but you're on a 5-minute timer. That's it. It's like... Come on. I could do that in my sleep. Unnecessary. Even as a kid, I was like, is this necessary? Because it's not that much harder. Like, at all. Like, maybe if they made it really tight, then I'd actually find it menacing, but no. The timer is not that bad. At all. Like, at all. The timer is not that bad. Okay. We're up here. Turn Dr. Tangled Web. Okay. Oh, this level freaks me out. Even as a bait, like, not just as a little kid, it's always freaked me out for whatever reason. But yeah, anti-Darth Vader. Anyway, back to my childhood. I'm trying to get over some of the last things. Man, I honestly forgot what I was on. Like, I'm just... Oh yeah, influences. I was just on Joan of Arc. Ouch. Screw off. I'm gonna be honest, Martin Luther King Jr. and Joan of Arc, that's kind of it for, like, those kind of influences. Let's talk about influences in terms, like, artistic influence. The artists who I took influence from that have helped me with my filmmaking prowess. One that I will admit I'm not a fan of anymore, and I'm not too proud of taking so much influence from, would have to be, Theodore Geisel, also known as Dr. Seuss. Look, I can't take any of that man's legacy away. He was really influential and was really smart with his commentary in his book. Okay, yeah, they were very, like they weren't subtle. I will say that, but that's not really the point though, because it's for little kids and they portray the messages very well. And I always took influence from that. Like, I loved books like Green Eggs and Ham, The Cat in the Hat, and especially How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then, now, I'm gonna be honest, I take a lot of influence from, Theodore Geisel. Here's how I put it. I take a lot of influence from Dr. Seuss, not from Theodore Geisel. I recently learned that man was just had a lot of problems. Like, he was not a good person. But I don't want that to ruin all of the incredible stories that me and so many other kids went on because of him. I can separate the art from the artist just fine. Okay? Even if I were to believe what the Michael Jackson allegations, which I don't, say what you will, I still take influence from that guy. This is gonna be ass. Okay. Sure. That's one. Yeah, Theodore Geisel, that's Dr. Seuss's real name. It's kind of, I was always annoyed that it wasn't Dr. Seuss, but I mean, I guess Dr. Geisel probably isn't the most appealing name for kids, so I guess that's why he wanted to be known as Dr. Seuss instead. Either way, one of the really big ones, Walt Disney. Look, once again, say what you will, he was a product of his time, a man of his time. Yeah, sure. But honestly, like, when you see just how passionate he was about his art and all of the incredible things he did for his company and all, like, the creativity, the animation, the lengths he went through to get his stuff, like, he was determined to make the first animated movie. And okay, yeah, plenty of people will argue that he didn't. He wasn't, like, Snow White wasn't the first animated movie, which is technically true. But the thing is like, whether or not you think Snow White's the first animated movie or not, it was, like, the first animated movie on that scale. Yeah, there were a few, like, low-budget stop-motion ones. There was more notably, The Adventures of Prince Ahmed, was one of them. But, like, I honestly think that, like, but Snow White, first of all, Snow White wasn't stop motion, it was 2D animation, which is much harder than stop motion. And no animated film had ever been made on that scale. No one had ever seen a feature-length 2D animated film. Now, you could argue Princess Ahmed, The Adventures of Prince Ahmed, was technically 2D, but that's cardboard in front of a light. The entire movie was told with, I don't know, how do I put it? Like, the whole movie was pretty much shadow puppetry. Like, it was not to the scale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. And just one more of those and we're good. Anyway. Oh, admit this is kind of the part where the boss fight gets a little annoying. If the damn thing would work! Suck ass, buddy! Okay, I think this time it goes by a lot faster. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, go, go, go. Ah! Oh, okay. I will admit, with this controller not working too well, I'm amazed I did that flawlessly. That boss fight normally gives me some trouble, but that time? Nah. Even with the controller. Whew! Okay, Walt Disney, yeah, like his dedication to his projects and stuff, and how much he really wanted to, like, evolve animation. Like, he evolved. Like, you cannot deny that Walt Disney not only, like, did so much to make the Disney company what it was, he did so much to make the film industry what it was. He probably has more influence, like, of all, like, animation directors, and, well, probably not a director, necessarily. The only thing he really directed was the skeleton short, where they do the skeleton dance, which is now known for a meme. Spooky, scary skeletons. Well, he did direct that. But, like, of all, like, the animation people who work in, like, the animation industry, none of them, I don't care who you name, I don't care who you tell me, none of them had the influence Walt Disney had. None of them changed the film industry like Walt Disney. He did everything he could to truly advance filmmaking in its entirety. Maybe not live action filmmaking, but animation most certainly. But, oh well. But my biggest influence of all time, Steven Spielberg. Watching his movies and seeing how he is as a person, and seeing his dedication, even more so than Walt Disney. And well, like, Walt Disney had the most... Now, this is strictly talking about America, what I'm about to say. While Walt Disney had the most influence on, like, animation in America, and kind of animation in general, pretty much, Steven Spielberg has arguably had the biggest influence on filmmaking of any person in the film industry. Now, maybe not in other countries, that's debatable, but, like, you might argue it's someone in Japan. That seems to be the... Like, America and Japan are, like, the two... They technically don't make them... They technically don't have the biggest audiences. I think India has the biggest film industry audience. But, like, America and Japan both take heavy influence... But, like, they both have, like, the big budget blockbusters. More so America, but Japan sneaks a few stuff. I mean, look at anime. America, we Americans adore anime, and plenty of American studios, animation studios, you can tell they take a lot of influence. I mean, just look at the Teen Titans TV show, or the Avatar: The Last Airbender TV show. They're not movies, they're TV shows, of course, and they were made by American companies, but you can see they take a lot of influence from anime. So it's clear that America and anime really, like, do have a lot of influence over each other. Steven Spielberg, I can't even, like, say how many filmmakers, both American and Japanese, and all across the world pretty much, have had influence on from Steven Spielberg. He, like, when he made Jaws, he was the first director to push a movie schedule. Jaws was supposed to be done in a few months. It was only supposed to take a few months to film. He dragged that production out 100 days. Which, of course, nowadays isn't much. Plenty of films get dragged out. Some films get dragged out a whole year. But not back then. Back then, movie productions would be set back maybe a month at worst. Steven Spielberg single-handedly created the biggest movie delay in history. At the time, of course. No movie had been delayed 100 days until Jaws. But he made Jaws, and look what it did. It became not just a sensation in America, global sensation. So famous, so popular, so influential, like popularity-wise. You would go to the beach the day before Jaws came out, flooded with people. You go to the beach the day after Jaws came out, no one's at the beach at all. Like literally, lifeguards have said how like the beach was flooded, and then Jaws came out, and then a weekend after Jaws came out, no one was at the beach. That's how influential. Okay. Oh no, not this. No, not this. Not this one, please. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. No. This gave me nightmares as a baby. Not a baby, but it is, isn't it? It is what I think it is. You motherfucker. Let me. Game. I don't have time for you. Oh, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Jurassic Park, incredible film. That film, when I watched it as a little kid, that's my first Steven Spielberg movie. It scared me really badly, but at the same time, I was so, like, amazed by just how, like, fun it was. Of course, now it's a lot more than just being a fun little dinosaur movie. That was actually the first movie where I really had, exposure to dinosaurs. And I was into dinosaurs for a long time. I'm still into them, not as much as I used to be. E.T., very special film. Schindler's List. Oh! Schindler's List made me cry. And movies don't make me cry very often. Now, while I will admit, when I see some people who react to Schindler's List on, like, YouTube, yeah, some people actually do movie reactions, they are bawling the whole movie. And while I wasn't bawling the whole movie I was like, damn, bro, is this really what we were like back then? Not like the whole, like, obviously not the whole species. Okay, sorry, this level's intense. Without very good motion controls. Okay. No! Whew. Alright. We're good. Whew! That's right, little punk. Wow, it's 1:35. Schindler's List made me cry, and God, I didn't think a movie could be so well acted and so depressing, but at the same time hopeful. And then there's Raiders of the Lost Ark. One of my favorite, second favorite movie of all time, favorite live action movie. Goddamn, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Top tier. Top tier filmmaking. Acting, effects, fun, everything. But as if that wasn't enough, well, there's, what else did Spielberg make? Oh, no. And in terms of movies, there's my favorite movie of all time is Fantasia. I'll do an episode on that of the podcast eventually. That gave me influence because of just how much I saw. Now, of course, that's not a Steven Spielberg movie, but the idea that we're able to make people can make movies without stories, without any storytelling at all. Not only do they make movies that don't have any storytelling, but they made a movie that doesn't have any storytelling to it whatsoever, that has no dialogue whatsoever. It is not even one single thing, it's a collection of things. and it's still just as emotional and just as powerful as any other movie. That is my favorite movie of all time, just because of how, like, I didn't. Oh, what's this one? Okay. Just because of, like, I never thought a movie like Fantasia could possibly exist. I always heard about it. I was like, huh, I should watch that film. It looks interesting. I watched it. Dude, I was entranced. And the ending scene, like, there's a lot to Fantasia that's incredible. Like, the amazing, the incredible looking dinosaurs they animate. No, too fast. Come on. The incredible looking dinosaurs. The beautiful music. The extremely creative ways they do the opening. The Greek, I mean, it's great. It's Greek mythology. Where can you go wrong with that? And then the Nine on Bald Mountain, super entertaining, and of course, the Ave Maria, probably the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know if anything in Mario Galaxy. Okay, there's one thing. Remember that Galaxy I showed you earlier? If you see that in widescreen on the Nintendo Switch version, this is the Wii version, and it's square screen. Like, how are you looking at the screen right now? It's in a square. Even though traditionally, well, no, it is traditionally a square. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Okay, no, it's not 5 minutes, it's 3 minutes, but it's still easy as piss. Ave Maria, I actually already did a video on it. It is beautiful. And of course, like I said, Mario Galaxy. If you like played on the Switch, which is widescreen, come on, give me, dude, you're cheating. You are literally cheating. Now you bring it back right as I land. Okay, thanks, game. Thanks for being a total d-hole. No. Stop. You don't want to do this. No. Game, stop doing me like this. Okay. Thanks, game, for wasting so much of my time. I don't blame the game, it's the fucking controller. And it's also the fact that I have all this in front of the controller. So I'm not gonna blame the game, but still. Come on. Yeah, but the Galaxy... When you play the Switch version, the Galaxy is gorgeous because it's in widescreen. Where this is square. Fantasia and that ending scene of Ave Maria, like, goddamn, you'll never see anything as beautiful ever again in filmmaking, ever. Nothing I can make will compare. I actually, okay, I want to say yesterday, technically not yesterday, because now it's Wednesday, but on Monday, so practically yesterday, I literally, like, we were in, it was a senior ditch day. My English teacher was like, hey guys, so like, there was like me and 3 other students in the whole class. And she was like, hey guys, since we got nothing to do, let's just put on a movie, because no one's here, there's nothing, we're doing nothing, so let's just put on a movie. And I said Fantasia, just as a recommendation, and she's like, well, no one else is offering movie recommendations, so I guess that's what we're watching. And dude, she liked it so much, like, we didn't have time to finish the whole movie. Like, the whole movie's 2 hours long, the class is 50 minutes. We only got through the first 50 minutes, and she's like, yo, Ace, thank you for the recommendation, I'm actually gonna finish this. Not trying to brag, but, you know. Yeah, we got through the first 3 shorts. Yeah. God, it's such a good movie, man. Dude, I could go on about filmmaking for hours, but that's what the whole podcast is about, so I don't want to get on too much about filmmaking. But Fantasia became, like, my favorite movie of all time switched a lot. For a long time, it was WALL-E. Then, I would have told you it was How to Train Your Dragon. So, like, WALL-E was my favorite movie up until, like, 2019. 2019, I then would have told you it was How to Train Your Dragon. And then in 2020, I watched Fantasia, and I watched that, and I watched it again. I think I watched it like 3 times within a very short time span, and I was like, that's my favorite movie. That is legitimately my favorite movie. Oh shit, I think the... the camera just died again. Well, no, it didn't, no, it actually full on died. Hopefully it didn't just lose all that footage I recorded. Because if it did, that means that... Oh, and the iPad's on low battery. Yeah, I need to wrap this up. Brave, we've been doing this for 3 hours, yeah. But I hope that this all has shown you just how far I've come from my childhood. How many people I've met. All the stuff I've done. It's been a long... Oh, I forgot to grab. 50, right? Just 50. 50. Please, just 50. Okay. I don't have 50. But I'm close. Wait, am I not close? Oh, no. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm not close at all. I thought I had none for a second, and then I was like, oh, I do have some already. Oh, 6? Never mind, I don't have any. Oh my god, I need to get in there. So... Yeah. That's like a general basis of my childhood. Lots of ups, lots of downs. So much I did. Making movies. Spending so much time on one particular movie. Like, admiring so much. Getting a true understanding of life. My dad, I don't think I mentioned this, but my dad, he's not here, so I unfortunately couldn't include him in the thing. But he played so much of a role in teaching me how I need to not slack off in life and not just have people do my work for me, and how sometimes actually doing my own stuff, like changing my own oil, replacing my own battery, such and such, taking responsibility, how important it is. Like, my dad has taught me that lesson better than 90% of dads have taught their son that lesson. So, like, I am grateful for that so much. My mom always cooked for us, always brought us to school. My sister was always there if I needed emotional support. And, well, my friends. I have a big family, by the way. Like, a really big family. And they have all been very cool with me and such, even though I've been a little shit at times in life. You know what? My childhood was fucking worth it. I'm just gonna complete this level. I need to go back because I need to go grab more star bits. Like right here. There we go. Oh, wait, nope. Good, we're going back. I know. No, 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 no. Oh, this music. I think better than any other track in the whole game, this music gets space. The whole space being an empty vacuum where there's just, all there is just the sight of space and a few things here and there. Like, this is a more accurate representation of space than most things Star Wars. Anything Star Wars. The piano, the silence, the echoing, the giant galaxy in the background just shows it. I mean, space isn't really going through space isn't really an odyssey. Going through space is mostly just traveling through nothing. Obviously, Mario Galaxy can't be like that because it's not that. It's not that kind of game. I thought there was a way to like get a power star. Wasn't there? Or am I just losing my mind? There isn't. I have to go through and literally step on all these guys. Okay, fine. Two. Oh, come on. 4. 5. Come on, 5. Oh, come on. Okay, well. I don't know what, like, why I was holding, like, counting him up. Ugh. I don't know what, like, would happen if you got a bunch of them. I think if you get 5, I could be wrong. I think it summons a power star. Ah! Come on. Well, that's it, people. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my story. It means so much to me that there were so many people in my childhood that were there to make it so great. And you know what? Do I think I could have lived a better childhood? If I'm gonna be honest, yes. But am I ashamed of how I lived my childhood, if I'm gonna be honest? No. Yeah, could have done more. But you can say that about anything. My most recent prom sucked, but the first one was good. I actually did get a girl to like me. Like, someone did once ask me to be their boyfriend. I declined because I didn't feel the same way, but that shows that I have made accomplishments, and I did get a first kiss. Okay, I will admit, I was like, me and her. It was my first best friend that I was telling you about. That was like when we were both like 3, so I guess that you could say that doesn't technically count. But yeah. Overall, that's an overall basis of my childhood, and now that I'm 18, it's all over. Now that I'm 18, I'm an adult, and there's nothing I can do to change that. To anyone watching this video who's been there for me, helped me, hung out with me, done anything with me to help in any way make my childhood better, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me that I've lived as good a life as I have. How much entering adulthood will come with challenges, but I don't want to be sad that my childhood's over. I want to be happy that it happened, and it wouldn't have happened as good as it did if it wasn't for you. I appreciate anything you've done so much. I'm not a kid I'm not a child anymore. I can officially say that my childhood's over, and as sad as it is, you've done so much for me. Whether it's just complimenting me once, or hanging out with me as much as you can, or even falling in love with me. You have helped me so much, and I appreciate it with every fiber of my being. Family, friend, frenemy, sister, cousin, best friend, average friend, VIP friend. Luna, Paloma, Venice, Ileana, Jacob, Noah, Andrew, Cisco, Kaylee, Talon, Everett, Wello, Grandma, Grandpa, Marley, I love you all so much. And anyone else who I haven't named. If you cared about me at all, helped me at all, thank you. And to all the people I've named, I appreciate you so much. Alex, Olivia, Charlie, Sarah, Lauren, Larry, Donna, Cisco, you've all just been so great. I cannot stress enough that without you all being as great as you have, my childhood would not be something to remember fondly. But I can look back at my childhood and feel positive. Because of you, because of all of you, everyone, I've become the person I've become today. Miss Ciata, Miss Murphy, Miss Ketchum. It's all been without Miss Gallivan, Whitaker, and Miss Amy. Thanks to all of you, you've all complimented me and told me things that I will never forget, things that I'll always appreciate. I'll always remember. And to Walt Disney, Steven Spielberg, Joan of Arc, Martin Luther King Jr., and, dare I say, Dr. Seuss. I'd like to thank all of you for being inspirations and letting the world know that you care so much about what you believe in, whether it's art or fighting or doing what you believe. Thank you guys so much. Everyone deserves something in their life, a chance. Everyone gave me a chance, and I appreciate that. I'm not gonna mention the haters. The haters, whatever. I truly just cannot exaggerate how much you all have helped. You all have done so much to make my childhood what it was. So many memories. So many things that I will never, ever want to forget. So many things that when I lay my head on my pillow tonight, I can rest myself assured that because of all of you, I had a good childhood. That the first part of my life, the chapter of me being the innocent little boy, has come to an end, but it was not in vain. It was all worth it at the end, thanks to you guys. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Super Mario Galaxy. Yes, I'm looking at you, Mario Galaxy. Thank you for hours of pure joy. Rosalina, Mario, yes. To cap all this off, I just want to say one very last thing. I cannot truly express how much I appreciate anyone who has helped me. Whether it's, and like all those people I mentioned who have helped so much, it doesn't even have to be that. It could be saying hi, complimenting my shirt, complimenting my hair. The confidence I needed was from you. And now I set off on an. It's not the end of a journey. It's not just the end of my childhood. It's the beginning of a new journey. My trip into adulthood. Yes, I'm still a kid, but there's really no discernible way to tell the difference between being a kid and then becoming a mature adult. So, I guess now is a better time than ever to thank everyone for my childhood, to give my story, and truly elaborate on just how much everything anyone's done for me means to me. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you so much. Please, take my appreciation. It's the least I can give. Goodbye, people. And to everyone who helps me, who likes me, and who's told me anything nice ever that's helped me so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and from the top of my brain. Goodbye. I'll see you as an adult.